If you can buy something for less in the dollar store, then if it's not that expensive, by all means I will buy it, and I would suggest that you guys try to, because as far as I'm concerned, so many things are made in China, that they're all made in China, and some are being labeled with a certain name and sold more expensively. Okay, so these are some of the things that I guess you could use in your home. Now, do you think that it's okay for owners to buy things like bulbs and even like chargers and extension cords and stuff in the dollar store? And if you think so, what are some of the things that they should be looking for or looking at when they're purchasing these things?
Well, again, most of these things are standard, right? So I don't think for some of these basic things, it's really brand. Go by brand. Like these brand here, they're not major brand, but for the price trade-off, I would say it's probably gonna be fine. I personally like to use the 5,000K.
Why do you like to prefer to use a 5,000K?
Otherwise it's called the daylight.
Daylight, so it gives you a white light.
Gives you a white
as opposed to which
yellow.
K? What is 3,000K is warm light.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the 5,000 one. It's $3.20.
But again, this is the other thing you look at. It gives you equivalent of 60 watt, but yet it uses 9 watts. So you want to look at the equivalent. I see them slowly going back up with the wattages. So if you're trying to save energy, then you're looking for something that traditionally the incandescent bulb would be
well, the
40, 60.
And the problem
100.
with the incandescent bulb is that it gives you 90% heat and 10% light. So most of your energy that you're paying for is burnt up in heat, not light. Yeah. And so that is why LED lights are better.
They're more efficient.
Yeah. Another thing I guess that owners have to look for too, especially in the dollar store, because they don't do, I don't know about the dollar stores in other countries, but dollar stores here don't do returns. So you want to make sure that there is something on your package which says non-dimmable if you don't want light that can be dimmed, or even if you want light that can be dimmed, look to make sure that you see that it says whether it's dimmable or non-dimmable.
Exactly. Because some people have the switch set up so that they can dim their light. So if you buy a non-dimmable light, you're going to be disappointed.
You won't, and you can't return
it. You won't
it.
be able to dim it.
You can't exchange and you can't return.
So you got to be careful what you want. Know exactly what you want. For example, know your socket type.
That's another thing too.
So this is the A19, which is really your most common one out there, right? And I see here they have mostly the A19. In fact, pretty much all the A19.
Okay. And these are the candle bulbs, but they do have the standard A19 socket.
Yeah, this is the standard A19.
Oh, so down here you have some. Oh, these are dimmable. These are candle lights that are dimmable, and they have
those are
a different socket.
The most common candle socket. These types. This is what most chandelier would be using. Well, I think they're moving out of that slowly.
Yeah. And look at this too. This is very good because usually you couldn't get these type of bulbs in the dollar store.
It's
$3.20 for one.
They're called the GU10.
Yes.
And you notice the connection is unique. So basically, you must have the right socket. This is not screwing in. You plug this in and then you twist it. And the socket, you must have a GU10 socket to be able to use this bulb.
Yeah, and whether or not you believe it, they're still selling incandescent lights, although we were told that they're going to be phased out. Check this out. It
Oh,
looks
that's the
similar
one
to
we
the
bought.
one
Yes,
that you
yes,
bought.
yes, yes.
What do you think about it? Do you
Okay,
think
so
it's worth the $5?
right out
My
of-
husband bought a couple of these lights, but I think they have more than 2 wings, if you want to
Yeah.
call them that. 4 wings, I
The
think
ones I
they
bought,
have.
They have 4 wings.
This has 2, and they're $5.
Yes.
And
the other
these
thing
are
I'm
daylight.
Looking, the other thing I'm looking on too, it's not as bright as this as the ones I bought. These are 3,000 lumens. So lumens, it kind of the brightness measurement.
Like
For example,
Yeah.
this here would be one of your brightest lights, right?
daylight.
From the
I
setting
that's
I
that's my jam.
Yeah.
I like daylight.
It's daylight, and it's also 15, so 1,550 in luminous. So luminous, so that's really bright. Know what they're
Okay, yeah,
comparing it with.
it's 3,000 lumens, and that's 1,500. So this is
you're
twice
talking
as
about
bright.
the
Do
lumen.
you
Yes,
want us
yes.
to try one of them and see how it?
$5. Oh, you want to replace one?
Mine's broken,
Yeah.
and I have a very dim bulb in it right now. I have one of these, and it's very
Okay,
dim.
so here they're telling you what it's 400% brighter than a regular 60-watt bulb.
Okay, so that's a good thing.
So if it is 400%, that's a lot brighter. So we will see.
Let's try it.
You have a dummy security camera.
Okay, so these are the type of bulbs that you'd be talking about. This is a vintage bulb, 60 watts, medium, 220 lumens. 220 lumens is pretty dim, so I guess it's just for the design. Made in China, but I don't see what type of bulb it is.
What do you mean,
Does
what kind of bulb?
in terms of incandescent or LED or no, but this
This
from
is
you see this
incandescent.
thing, you know it's
you can
incandescent.
see
Yeah,
the filament,
yeah.
filaments there. Remember, same old incandescent. Yeah. And
Okay, so
dummy
what
security
is?
camera.
Oh, it's a dummy security camera. You can get a dummy security camera in the dollar store for $5.
Now,
What do you think about dummy security cameras?
to be honest, if you have something where you have a location that you have high value items, I wouldn't use a dummy security camera. Cameras are getting a lot cheaper
So couldn't you buy
nowadays.
this dummy one and put a real camera inside of it?
For the most part, I would say no.
No.
Because if you're gonna try to change that, because what this is, a lot of times it's just a shell.
It's a dummy.
And then for you to put a camera in there, you really gotta. By the time you rig that up, it would make sense you just go and buy a real camera.
Okay, so we have a multi-tap bar here. But what do you think about using multi-taps in a plug? Like you're gonna put like 1, 2, 6 things in there where it's the plug is only made for 2 because it has 2 receptacles. The one thing I learned when I did my course is that you have to be very careful what you're plugging in these bars because you can overload the circuit.
Absolutely.
And you can cause fire. So that is one thing you want to be sure of when you're putting all these extension cords and multi-taps in your receptacles. Make sure you're not overloading your circuit.
Actually, I actually don't like these multiple taps because this is your standard run of the mill. It's basically 6 outlet.
6.
They're grounded, yes, but at the same time, it's very easy to overload. And so if
And you might not know when it's getting overheated. It's
Exactly.
behind the desk. They're getting overheated, and you don't realize. So you guys, you just got to be careful when you use these.
What I would suggest with these, I would say don't use them at all. I would say if you need these, there's some with a safety, a circuit in it.
A surge
So
protector.
it have the safety is a surge protector, and what that will do, it will trip
If there's any
an
issue.
over current situation. So And
Oh, check this
for
out.
the safety, it
This
just costs a
there
little
is
bit
a
more.
grow light here, guys. It's $4.20, but you got to have the apparatus to put that in. I don't, so
Okay.
let's
Hey,
move
look
on.
what this is. I didn't know.
What
This
is
is the
that?
first I noticed. This is a smart light. This is a, this is a Wi-Fi plug or a smart plug, and it gives you the option to do timer scheduling. So you can set up when you want an item to come on and go off, or you can just control it from your phone remotely to say, I want to turn the lights on now, I want to turn it off. You could be in town 100 miles away, you could be in a different country.
Could you be across the
As long as you
sea?
have internet, as long as you have internet,
Okay.
wherever you are, you can. So sometimes people, if they're going out of town and they would leave their lights on all the time they're away. For 2 weeks your light is burning. Now you can schedule it so it only come on at say 6 o'clock or whenever it gets dark. Or for that matter, you can just turn it on
Yeah.
yourself.
Scheduling would probably be more convenient too, because you may be in an area where you don't have access to internet too, and you don't. You can't turn it on. But look at this halogen light. You remember those halogen lighting fixture that they used to have? They were mega hot. Oh mamma mia, you could fry an egg on it.
And they would use these a lot for like your spotlights, the bigger ones.
But they used to use them in floor lamps. What's this?
You know these.
What are these?
It's just a switch, but you can step on it. You don't have to.
Oh,
It's on the ground.
okay.
Oh, there's a there.
So there's okay,
You don't
cool.
have to bend down for
6 feet of cord. Yeah, cool.
So maybe for somebody that's older and don't want to bend, or depends on your setup.
Or if you're working at a desk and
on
you
your
don't want to
setup.
push yourself
Exactly.
on.
And you plug it in, and you don't have access to a switch nearby, and you're using this extension. You just step on it.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Personally,
Look at this. This is remote control light. It's $4.50. Okay, so I should point out that this space plug dual wall adapter that we were talking about. No, that's a different one.
that's just a split.
Yeah, this
that
one.
the smart plug.
It's $5 in the dollar store. It's always worth to give these things a try, right? Because I think that most of these things are made in China anyhow. So I mean, why buy it for more money?
But I would tell you this though: if you know you want a few of them, it's better you go. For example, I bought a package of
Amazon.
on Amazon, and there are 3 or 4, I think 4, and it certainly wasn't 4 times 5. It wasn't $20.
Okay. So that's a good.
If you need more than a few, then it's best to go and buy a pack.
Okay, cool.
Then you will save probably $5.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, they have quite a bit of stuff in the dollar store that you don't generally find here, guys. So
You can get your-
check it out. Check out your dollar store. This is actually, we're in Dollarama. So check it out. You probably could save yourself some bucks. It's my hubby and I here in the dollar store. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Remember, if you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscription button and remember to hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of new videos. Sending you lots of love and appreciation. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.